Hey folks, and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will be talking about the topic OHLC, which you might have heard about. And it just means open high, low close. It could also be called OLHC, which just means open, low, high, close, right? Just the opposite. And this was a true eye-opener for me and probably a lot of other ICT traders out there. And I think that every trader that, studies ICT should be aware of this. I haven't heard ICT talk too much about it. That might just be me though, that missed something. But I've heard him talk about it sometimes, and I've heard other creators talk about it too. And it's a true eye opener. Right? It truly changed my trading. So if we take a look at my screen right now, you would see a regular bullish candle, right? We have the high of the candle, which is just the high of the wick, right? We have the close, which is the high of the body. We have the open, which is the low of the body. And we have the low, which is the low of the wick, right? This is a bullish example. You probably already know this, right? Same with the bearish candle. The high of the candle is the high of the wick. Now the open, though, is the high of the body and not the low, right? Because it's bearish. And the close of the candle is the body, or the low of the body, sorry. And the low is the low of the wick, right? But why am I telling you this, right? Well, let's have a look. Okay. So if we take a look right here, there are some other things next to the candles, right? It's more than just a candle now. And I've drawn out manipulation and distribution on both a bullish candle and a bearish candle, right? But what does manipulation mean, right? Manipulation is when smart money tricks traders into thinking that we're either going to go lower or higher this is the distribution phase, right? Just to send price higher after going lower, right? So it tricked all the traders going lower, manipulation, then went higher, distribution, okay? Bearish case, manipulation going up, tricking traders into thinking that we're going to go higher, right? Manipulation, only to go lower again, distribution, right? So I want you to look at this as a higher time frame candle. Let's say that both these candles are 4-hour candles, okay? Let me do this. There we go. Okay, so let's say that both of these candles are 4-hour candles, all right? Why am I drawing this out? Okay. Now this has all to do with your drawn liquidity. This must be very, very strong, right? You must have a clear drawn liquidity in order for this to work properly, okay? So in a bullish example, meaning that you have a bullish bias, right? At 10 a.m., a new 4-hour candle opens every day, okay? So the reason that I drew this out is because usually if you have a bullish bias and you're very confident that we're going to go higher, usually at 10 a.m. when the 4-hour candle opens, the initial first move is going to go lower, manipulation, right? Go lower, take us from a premium into a discount, tricking especially retail traders into thinking that we're going to go lower, only to hit a discount array to send us higher to our drawn liquidity, right? Our buy side objective. And that is called distribution. The move down, manipulation, which happens at the beginning of the 4-hour candle, or a higher time frame, could be the daily candle too, right? So manipulation happens when it opens, right? It sends us lower, maybe takes out sell side, some sell side. It sends us lower into discount, hits a discount array, and then send us right to our buy side objective, okay? And that is called distribution. Same with the bearish candle. That is just when you have a bearish bias, right? 10 a.m., the 4-hour candle opens, you have a bearish bias, but the price goes up. Don't get fooled by this. Usually, this is manipulation, okay? Price goes from a discount into a premium, maybe takes out a few sell stops, hits a discount array, and then start the distribution phase towards our sell side objective, okay? So the initial move up in a bearish drawn liquidity example is manipulation. And then after we hit a discount array, some sort of discount array, that could then send us into distribution, right? So obviously better if you have a liquidity sweep in the manipulation phase, always better, right? So let's take a look further down. Okay, here we are. I drew out a range for you. So as you can see right here, this low represents the 10 a.m. new 4-hour candle opening, okay? It does not necessarily have to be a 4-hour candle. It can also be the daily, right? Again. So the 4-hour candle opens. This is with a bearish bias, right? It opens and it immediately goes higher, which we call the manipulation phase, right? We take out buy-side liquidity. We also move into a premium and hit a preferably higher time frame PD array inside premium that then starts the real move, right? That's what we call distribution. The real move happens, right, towards our sell side objective, towards sell side liquidity, whatever draw we have, right? So higher time frame could also be the daily candle. Higher time frame candle opens here. We move up, take out buy side liquidity, preferably. You won't always get a liquidity sweep, although it is preferred, right? We take out buy side liquidity. We go from a discount and into a premium. We hit a PD array inside premium that then starts the real move towards sell side liquidity. Okay. So this was a drawn out example. Now let's move on to some examples that I've taken pictures of. Okay. Here's an example that I've taken a picture of. Okay. So right here, let's say my draw was this high. Okay. Right here, this is the 10 a.m. 4-hour opening candle. Okay. This right here, right? It sends us from a premium, taps discount, hits this 5-minute order block. That is our discount array, right? So we open up here on the 4-hour time frame. A new candle opens here, then does lower. This is the manipulation phase, right? We take out sell side liquidity here. We hit a discount array, right? That then sends us back into a premium towards our buy side objective. Okay. So here, 4-hour candle opens, manipulation down lower, takes out sell side liquidity, hits a high time frame PD array that then sends us, this was not a high, this was a 5-minute PD array, but it was a discount PD array nonetheless, that then send us into distribution towards our buy side objective. Okay. So right here, maybe you went long off of this fair value gap right here, expecting us to take out buy side, but then you got stopped out by the manipulation. Okay. This is important to know. Let's look at the next example. Here we are, right? Down here, let's say my draw on this given day was bearish, right? 10 a.m. opens here. We come higher, take out buy side liquidity, hit a higher time frame PD array that sends us into the distribution phase towards our sell side objective, right? So maybe your draw was lower, right? We broke these lows. Maybe you were thinking, okay, this is not a turtle soup. This is not a liquidity sweep. We're going to go lower, right? Maybe you thought this market structure shift worked, but then you got screwed by the manipulation leg of the 4-hour candle opening, right? But right here, I know, okay, we're about to open a new 4-hour candle. There's probably going to be a manipulation phase at the start of that, so I'm going to wait. What happened? Boom, we came up higher, took out buy side liquidity, hit a higher time frame, premium array that sends us into the distribution phase towards our sell side objective. Okay. Let's look at, there was one example today, I think, even though there was NFP today, so unfortunate price action, but let's have a look at it anyway. Okay, here we are. This was the exact spot where it happened today. So my draw for the day was higher. Okay, I had a bullish bias. Okay. So what do? I see the 10 a.m. opening of the new 4-hour candle. I draw out my premium discount tool, and then I look for discount arrays on a higher time frame. And in this case, I saw this 15-minute order block right here, bullish order block. So I go to a lower time frame, the 5-minute, right? Then I wait for us to tap into discount and hit right there. You see how we hit this 15-minute discount array, right? I'm expecting this to be a manipulation move. Notice how there's no liquidity sweep, but I still expect this to be a manipulation move. I wait for a discount array to get hit. In this case, a 15-minute order block, right? And then I start looking for my setup to go higher. And I'll show you exactly what I saw right here. We have this 5-minute order block here. Stop at either this or this. We're going to go with this low right here and target the high, right? Let it go. And there we go. Okay. So to type it, or sorry, draw it out, right? This down until we hit that 15-minute order block. This would be manipulation, right? Ideally, you would want a liquidity sweep, but you don't always get one. Manipulation, distribution, right? Distribution. So this was just a quick video where I wanted to showcase this because it was an eye-opener for me. So I figured I'd show you guys as well. You know, I don't want to gatekeep anything or none of this. And I believe that a lot of you could capitalize off this and find it useful, just like I did. So I hope you understood. I can make a more in-depth guide. By the way, this also works for the daily candle. I only use the 4-hour candle and the daily candle for this. But yeah, this is unbelievable to know. I think this changes the way that you look at the market, and it gives you you know, more opportunities to find your setup appearing, right? If you trade the fair value gap right here with one, right? You could also go to the lower time frames and look for one. But yeah, this is some great stuff, guys. Check it out, backtest it yourself, figure out if this is something that you want to implement in your trading. It does not have to be, okay? I'm just putting it out here so more people can know about it, right? This trading business is luckily a business where I'm not getting hurt by other people's success, right? There's no competitors in any other business. I've tried countless business models. I've also been successful with other businesses, but I don't like the competition, okay? This is just you and the market, right? Your success has nothing to do with me, and my success has nothing to do with you. So I wish you all the best. That is why I'm here sharing this stuff that I do. So I hope you appreciate it. And I hope that I will see you in the next video. So yeah, thank you for watching. And until I see you next time, stay blessed and bye-bye.